and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts and fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is new media contribution to development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information hub.
welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news.
Alright, good morning and welcome to this edition of Voices at 7, where they come to you live from Voices Online TV in our Facebook page and we YouTube channel. The 1 hour 30 minutes program, they look at issue them, we get to do with development na Salone. You will watch week, you take part in the program by way how you go send we message in our Facebook page or you drop them in our YouTube channel comment section them. Or you can as well go now with text or with WhatsApp line where na +232 34 225 +232 34 225 Me we will bring the program can to you this morning. My name is Fatima Sisi.
And Mina Arnold Felix Elba. Good morning. Inside the program today, we can talk about things that really affect Salone, especially in politics. How tribalism they affect the country in politics. And same way so, we can look at what in the happen at the Salone bar association after we they don't get interim body for run the affairs of this association. This plus other interesting interview and reports line up for you at the program this morning. So continue for there with me for the next 1 hour 30 minutes. Inside the studio this morning, I want to welcome Oswald Ansels, the guru, winner, founder, and CEO for Slave Ship Freedom Ship. Good morning, welcome to the programs.
Good morning, Arnold Felix Elba.
Yes. Good morning. Fatima.
Alright, so they continue with the program. Well, we will come back to we get this not as we same way so they expect almost more content from the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Well, make we now go and take we first story as we dey wait for come back to we guess them. Well, this BN10 President B.O.B. pull na to the National Medium Development Plan, where na the roadmap where government plan for use for reduce poor, unemployment and infrastructure challenge them na the country. Abubakar Josi say, na the National Outreach Coordinator and Head of Strategic Communication, na the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. He talk more about this plan to you, Arnold Felix Elba.
During the president in first term, we also get the term we don't get the first medium-term national development plan. Basically, the president gets a manifesto commitment the way we don't make to the country. So the manifesto commitment and they ensure say all happen because they're all intended for transform the people their lives and for also turn this country situation around for the better. So it just like when they build us. When they build us, you know, just go take all the material and just begin build. For let build us, let it map up one, they get forget a plan. That plan is now the follow. So basically, the international development plan, the president, a manifesto commitment, the thing that it does say they do for the people of this country. Now they put inside a plan where that plan they implement right across the country for make it touching. So that the documents they be done, but the first one after the president in first term, be done. So this other one they don't put them together for this second term. But this one now a plan for Salone. So you know they just did for the president in term way in our office. This one goes beyond that because this one from 2024 up to 2030. This document is the head for effective coordination. We all know say we don't know partners then they get support the way then they give to the country. We all know say we get local councils where they implement government programs, we get other NGO, the other development partners the way they do affecting and Salone. So the international development plan, they bring all mankind together and tell all activity there align with the thing the way they inside the plan. So that everybody will do what it's supposed to do. Nobody not going to do your own thing outside it.
When we talk about this plan now, what's in the inside this plan? What he actually try for capture
it capture the big five. Yeah, the big five we all know. See the first one are Feed Salone. Feed Salone. We get human capital development, nurturing skills. It's a very broad. We get youth employment, 500,000 jobs in 5 years. We get the public service architecture. You understand? Revamping the public service architecture. Then Musa Umi dey so. Because the public service, the public sector, now they implement government policies. Now the machinery that one day, implementation machinery that one day. So if we not get on the work fine, government policies go there above. So I mean, the last one you get for do with infrastructure and technology. So then 5 areas then they. Now they the plan, they cover, and it gets what you call enhancers, different other sector the way they support them big five a day. All they capture all the area in there. And it get for the implementation, get for touch every corner of this country. I mean the president say they make them inclusive. That is why then they launch them, they go for popularize them all over the country, every corner of this country. So that we go see we self inside. We go own them. We go know say this is about us. Anything where they come, we will need for implement now. They will small area them. We will know say it come from this plan. When a national plan, when I all get time, when I for all in the work, put input, everybody get for me.
As a way for wrapping up this interview, the president only don't get left 4 years for in term for complete. They don't do 1 year. Which one Palestine at the end of in term, we don't put on this plan, we will say at the end of the year, this now will be able to achieve. We will not just say we achieve 70% of this.
Well, so all because even the last manifesto commitment, he achieved over 80%. People they way track up. NGO then they way track up. Civil society then they way track that one day. You
So in the
understand?
national development plan, almost next 4 years, almost percentage.
So now they tell you so now.
Okay.
As long as you consistent in the implementation, you well focused, you go achieve the wire. Yeah. Now make even inside this first 1 year where you don't do, in spite of all the global problem, this that other issues that we will clearly highlight the achievements them we don't make under there each of them 5 big 5 agenda then they. You understand? We highlight achievements there. So the achievement then we just continue for build on them because we already don't lay the foundation. We don't begin build on their foundation then they. You understand? Where you take under how do you call that? The first side Feed Salone. We tell you clearly support the whole dog to farmer there because now the first side and the way they start get the land, this support to farmers and begin they put we highlight that one there. We tell you human capital development, nurturing skills, support where government they give to education, tertiary education now, skills development and all that thing there. We capture achievement they want make in just this 1 year. We go to 500,000 jobs in 5 years. So jobs that they don't be created by investment that we don't come into the country inside this past 1 year. The one that they we get the public service revamping the public service architecture. Small achievement they don't happen there in terms of policies and other small things they don't happen for associate that one they be infrastructure and technology things that don't happen there. So we already don't begin to do the inside this first year. So going down the balance 4 year, then thing that we don't begin do, we they continue for build on them, and now that the meantime national development plan, they would go strictly by hand, go by the strategy with it, and at the end of the day, the president go for it, they achieve all that in it, and left an enduring legacy where this country will continue for remember for because a possible way like this country, a one for see this country transform and be like other country the way we they Sudan and Salone, they admire now other parts of the world. So it determined for left that legacy there and it work towards that. So now make a clearly setting goal, 5 thematic areas. And then area then they all get a strategy the how they work for achieve all that in the next 5 years.
Alright, well that's Nabi Abubakar Sise, we na the National Outreach Coordinator and Head of Strategic Communication at the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. Been the talk na that interview day, but the National Medium Development Plan where government the planner for use for reduce challenge them way they na the country where get for with unemployment and infrastructure. We dey continue with the program, and the program we still dey watch now Voices at 7, where they come to you live now Voices Online TV, now Facebook, and we YouTube channel. We dey continue the program.
Okay, we welcome guest and we'll bring and come inside now. We'll start the conversation proper. Mr. Ansilt, I will go through some of your articles where you don't write recently. And one panel now this we talk about tribalism, a ticking time bomb in Sierra Leone. Also, you give history about how tribalism don't they affect Salone. So let's talk about the historical roots of political tribalism in Salone.
Political tribalism. Now, Salone will not get tribalism.
Okay.
Me live in Liberia for 12 years, Nigeria for 5 years, on the watch other African country, we not get tribalism.
Okay.
Mende speaking people and Timni speaking people, they don't interact. Na party, na funerals, na komajade, they interact. When they married, you hardly hear somebody who want to go marry the Mende man want to go marry to Timni man. You hear the people and they say, not Duamo. It's almost impossible in Salone. We own tribalism, they come, mainly with politics, them come. I think they see the Mende and the Timap one side, the Timni speaking people at the Timap one side, and dangerous. I say a ticking time bomb. Like we say, can watch them, film them. We see bomb them make tick, tick.
There's a countdown. There's a timer.
Maybe about 2 minutes more, the bomb will explode. Then would happen. In Bindon explode 1991 to 2002. What a tribal war being get now, rebel war. But the condition will lead to now war day, we come out in Liberia camp, because of political tribalism.
Yes. What in that mean? What how it starts like?
Political tribalism starts with my own grand uncle on my maternal side. Me na my guy, or me my man my guy, my granny na my guy. So na my own grand uncle now right down. Sir Albert Magai give a lot of momentum to political tribalism. I mean, they before him. Because by about 1960, we Shaka Stevens start the APC or joint orders for start the APC. Now because the Timni speaking people, including the Liba, they get scared. And so then people there, then one can take all things now here. That's why the APC came about. Shaka Stevens himself, people can often forget. Shaka Stevens have been in blood, not been limba. But in brain, in mind, in culture, not been Mende. Not been Mende, he must be talk fluently. He not been Minister of Lands and Mines, powerful position, now the SLPP government. But we want go into politics now and realize, hey, Mende man don't support me. So he claimed for be a limba. And the limba then support him. So the limba then joined with the Timni them for oppose the SLPP with them want make independence. So that did not work. We had independence. The first Prime Minister, Sir Milton Magai, was a little bit mild in the way he handled political tribalism. But when his brother took over, Sir Albert Magai, he was very dynamic. He was called Albert Magai of Africa. Nay, in being for promote too much Mende speaking people. Please note, I can always try for defining my writing between Mende and Mende speaking people. Between Timni and Timni speaking people. The Mende speaking people include most of the people that are within the southeast. The Gisi, the Shabro, the Vai, and some of them cannot them. The Timni speaking people include the Timni themselves, the Limba, the Koranko, the Yolonka, the Soso, and some of the Fulade where they talk Timni. And of course, some of the Creole then join the Timni speaking people. So these are the two major tribal block we will get. So what in Sir Albert Magai do, and begin promote too much Mende speaking people then. Promote them far beyond waiting beyond the day. For example, what I mean by that is that the civil service, for making you turn secretary to the prime minister, when I have been head of the civil service, you get to take about 20, 30 years before you get to that top day. So what did Sir Albert Magai do? Promote one Shabro man with a Mende speaking man, Peter Tucker, and promote one time. The man have been 40 years of age. He go make a head of the civil service. Then there are other top positions like the Salone Produce Marketing Board. We now deal them with the grow food, the market arm. He make one Jabati, very young man. He make a head of the SLPMB. So he continue like that in other key positions. So that awakened the fears of the Timni
speaking people.
Then become more determined for remove the SLPP from power. And then prove them in 1996, 1966, with the mayoral election of freedom, the APC sweeper, SLPP lost every seat. The 1967 election, the SLPP lost every seat in Freetown. And then the country was divided. Almost the entire northwest
go to APC.
APC. The entire southeast go to SLPP. So that's how the political tribalism started gaining momentum. Note, this one at the core of political tribalism, that principally a competition between the Mende speaking people and the Timni speaking people for top jobs. Uda go turn permanent secretary, Uda go turn minister. And then top job there, now for make Uda go thief money and get away with them.
Because if this man will go say, for example, not Timni man, if he thief, I will protect him because I'm a king's man.
I'm my own king's man. I'm my own region.
Come out. I'm my brother. You will take a from in there.
Yes.
So these are the root cause of the problem.
All things depend on that. Now the center, now the popular land, everything depends on that one. Where you they give your own tribe man, your own region person the opportunity to thief and get away with that.
So now look, in recent election, how this political tribalism don't they affect Salone?
You don't push me can before so now fast.
We want to tell this story. Okay,
because don't forget, we had a very nasty war. One of the nastiest where you can find anywhere in the world.
Okay.
It's not in the scope, but in how nasty. Cotton, cut food, open belly, woman and belly, can burn holes, burn people the inside, church and mosques. It was pretty nasty. And that not because of the successful political tribalism of the APC from 1968 to 1992. With the
then period and they now we get the one-party system.
No, the one-party system was in 1978.
Okay.
So waiting before that, between 1968, oh, you're a very young man. I lived through that period. It's not auto something where I read that book. In fact, and I read that book, I was very much alive. 1997, 1977, I was in university when the whole student uprising take place. So what did happen? Shaka Stephen went in take over. I can always call it state-sanctioned terrorism. It is send thugs them at the southeast for beat people up. So who signed 1967, SLPP no win complete parliamentary election. It come, in fact, use the judiciary, move them come out. Then when they get by election, it is send thugs them at the southeast, now Bo, Kenema, everything. Terrorize
just
people.
for terrorizing opponents.
Terrorize them. Then declare APC the winner. So SLPP, APC, 1967 election, they get almost 32 seats. By about the 1972, SLPP seat don't reduce to 12. It terrorized them. So as we go now to 1977, I was in university then the student, there was student uprising. It was not tribal. It was just the feeling of the things are going bad. We should stop the APC from its tyranny. We just don't begin. So Chakasirin was forced to call election. Forced. Because I'm afraid, because the uprising started in Frabe College, University of Sierra Leone. Then it spread around the country. So when it spread around the country, Chakasirin afraid. Afraid more so, instead because maybe the soldier man then go and pull him. Say because there is anarchy. He never control the country. So he agreed to the students' demand for a general election, which was called 1997. So we've been very jubilant. We were students. We don't get Shaka Stephen for do what we demand. But then we all go holiday. What did Shaka Stephen do? He intensify, he make worse the state-sanctioned terrorism. And we go pull OSD them, they call them ISU, what we call OSD now, Internal Security Unit. He go pull them, raw on them. Then one day, when they train in Cuba, they didn't come. When they come, them terrorize people, them beat people, them kill some people, them. 1977 election, even at the southeast. I'm not telling you theories. I come from Bond City, in Bond District. Bond District, APC now forget 1%, not even 1% of the vote. It terrorize the candidates them, it arrest them, put them in prison, and then declare the APC candidates unopposed.
All this nothing on you currently to happen.
Well, it was much worse. You will not even imagine. That's not state terrorism. And also, who say you the APC get 1%? And don't forget, this is not theoretical. APC get about 1% of the vote in Bond District in 1996 election, 2002 election. So these are fanatical SFP areas. So 1977, APC declared itself one unopposed, not Bond, and several other districts there. So then from that, after the no-win, APC was very triumphant, the non-coerce, people in the southeast and some of the people in the north, they declared themselves one party. So it was successful. And when they declared themselves one party, Shaka Stephen, it bring in some of the SLPP leaders, Salia Yusuf Sharif, what's that? Jambody, J.B. Dowda. Samabania, and bring them inside and make them cabinet ministers. So you say it was like, we will left for Fed this fight.
If I never beat you, like join you.
Yes.
Strategy.
Well, mainly they were scared. Those who could not join went into poverty or fled the country. So they joined, and it was an agreement between the SLPP and APC for thief. But now we left for Fed. Money there, no thief. And that time the country was considerably prosperous. Money been there. So then thief, Shaka Stephen passed over in company Limbaman. This was not to sociological Limbaman, I mean real Limbaman. General Joseph Saidu Momo. Instead of Kana power, instead of bring in some middleman name, and continue for thief until the whole country economy imploded. Now, your generation not able to imagine. Rest. Or make now you get common rest. You ever go to map in a line, early morning 3 o'clock. If you, for example, if you get 10 million leos in the bank, you go to a bank, the bank say, hey, 1 million you would give you money in a day. Look, there was massive brain drain. a good number of the quality brains from universities, those who are graduates,
They left.
then run away go America. And the World Bank, the IMF, they all blacklisted the APC government. Nothing was moving. The Lebanese were the ones who were in control of the country. Literally in control of the country. Because when you don't blacklist a country, the government not able to sort of underwrite the import of rice or onions or anything so for import. So the Lebanese man, they can't say, well, okay, me go try for underwrite this one. Me go try for back you up. But make like you import rice. And when the Lebanese man don't agree for do that for government, for the business people, then for bring the imports, hey, rice, they go up by 200, 300, 400%. Once and one. And so for all the other commodities then.
Okay.
So the economy imploded. Nothing was working. There were potholes all over Freetown, even on State Avenue, leading to State House. So everything crumbled. So that's the result of political tribalism. The military was just what the Whitman call a paper tiger. And, I mean, they get good weapons, and I mean, even they get boot. So where's for the Sanko bring in war kind of Sierra Leone? March 23, 1991, the army could not fight. They sent the soldiers to the war front, and they were not to give them eats, and then they give them boot, and then give them raincoat. So it was the result of political tribalism. It was the result of APC and SLPP agreeing, Rhino Chief, name prepared the condition for the civil war.
So in all this, how the country in governance system?
Well, yeah, I beg. We had a good government, 1996, Tijan Kaba. In Kam, in try for, not for minimize, even end political tribalism. Tijan Kaba, from the time when Kam with the overthrown 1997 and going on to 2002 and 2007, he has been the best president as far as political tribalism is concerned. Tijan Kaba makes sure that it give position to the Timni-speaking North and the Mende-speaking South. He made it a policy. So that, for example, when he make NASIT, Tijan Kaba make NASIT, the pension fund, now Edmond Kuruma, you know, I mean, the first indigenous Director General of NASIT. Now, me joined NRA 2003, National Revenue Authority. I've been joined them as Assistant Commissioner for Public Affairs and Tax Education. What did Tijan Kaba do? NRA, when I one of the best places them intended for get government money, work in the government. It makes sure say them balance them. In fact, even though now SLPP in the power, now SLPP get about 90% of the Mende speaking Southeast votes. Now NRA, the senior management been comprised 60% of Northwest. Timni and Creole them, they been get 60% of senior management, as against Mende speaking people them will get 40%. Now so it may be all right. The Inspector General of Police, Acha Brahma Kamara, now his classmate now Albert Academy in the 1970s. Now Limberman. Now so he make him, and even the military. So he was the best, has been the best. We consciously make sure say this political tribalism we mitigate them.
Okay.
So in terms
In lost power in 2007.
All right, we dey come to recent happenings, but before we go, the quick one. The everything that happened so in the past, and now you don't say we dey into political ticking time bomb. So any lesson the way people or politicians or Sierra Leoneans for learn from the past?
We're supposed to learn the lesson, but we not learn nothing.
And waiting are some of the lessons then.
The lesson then is that one, a government, this government will make a conscious effort for give senior position to people them not the north west. Then for go out and search for the best people them. Whether Salone, whether in America, whether in Europe, for making them give them job. And then give them power. They don't give Northwest people them job, but not the best job, not the most sensitive jobs in government. That has not been done. And then the same thing former President Anes Baikoroma been do. In give Mende speaking people and job in government from 2007 to 2018. But it was what with man they call now window dressing. Nothing get power. They were marginalized, even though when they were given top positions. Something similar, I think, is happening right now. It is not a question of giving some Timney speaking man or Timney or Limba man job no matter be in government. If you go out and get the most competent and the person were politically popular, but the North and freedom. Then secondly, Ben Kafala don't try, he don't move the needle from about 41% in Transparency International ranking, Afrobarometer ranking, MCC ranking, 41% in control of corruption to average of about 80%. But it's still not enough. The fight against corruption is not tough enough. The laws against corruption made by Tijan Kaba government, SFP government, 2000, the anti-corruption corruption came into force 2002, and then 2009 there was tougher laws against corruption when Anes Baikoroma was in power, or they call unexplained wealth clause. They're not tough enough.
Okay.
The laws against corruption say if they prosecute you, then convict you, then the judge can charge you 50 million old leons, or the judge send you to prison for 5 years. As far as I know, 98% of the time, those who are convicted of corruption will not be jailed. And so, for example, if the man don't thief equivalent of about $500,000, $1 million, you go charge him $5,000, he go laugh, he go pay.
With speed.
He go pay. When what Ben Kalfala has been doing, which I have told him, he's my friend, I like him, I've praised him, but I told him, this is your out-of-court settlement, where they make enough good. Waiting that is out-of-court settlement, if you, Arnold, you thief, na NASIT, na NRA, na SLRSA, if you thief equivalent of $1 million, Ben Kalfala go say, well, Brian, you don't thief, you have all the evidence. Then your lawyer say, you have all the evidence, oh, Brian, you don't thief $1 million. Well, instead of I go spend money, go waste 3 years for prosecute you in a court, the judge, oh, the lawyer, them will turn, bruh, this $1 million where you don't thief, the government take $100,000. You go pay back.
Okay. So
The danger of that out-of-court settlement is that it's like business. The man will pay the money. and you make a profit of about
$100,000.
$900,000. And secondly, the danger of it is that when you take a man to court, then prosecute him, the judge says you are guilty. You are now a convict.
Criminal.
Yes, you're now a criminal. You have that criminal record. So, but if you reach a out-of-court settlement with a man, he's not a criminal.
Yet you still try for protect image.
He can contest for presidency later on. Okay. He can go on the United Nations, he can go on the World Bank, get job. So you sort of don't cleanse the man of corruption.
Yeah. So this all is stemmed because of political tribalism.
Yes, because of political tribalism. And the political tribalism is then the fuel, then the propel, the corruption. Then make the corruption, we not solve them. And when we not solve the corruption, I don't have all right about this book. Corruption, with a joke with them. Corruption, like say, when they kill the king, mama, small. In English word, murder by attrition. You they kill them picking them small. You they kill them mama them small. You they destroy the medical system. You they destroy the political system. And worse,
okay,
you they destroy the need for the public service for work. And that need for work. Because I got thief and gentry. And not they get promotion because I work. And because I thief. And give me minister money. And give me political party money. So you don't destroy the whole fabric of the country.
Okay, Mr. Hansons, we will come back to you We will take another story inside the program. The program we watch. Now Voices at 7. You get we live on Facebook and on YouTube. And continue for like and share the program. If you know the follow we now on Facebook and YouTube. Voices Online TV, one word, Voices Online TV, now YouTube, and Voices Online, now Facebook. We look at another issue inside the program this morning.
All right, now we will take another issue. Usai, we dey go now and join the Institute of Legal Research and Advocacy as they don't condemn the action of the Salone police for block lawyer them, not for all the extraordinary meeting at the New Brookfields Hotel this BNTM after where the lawyer them be already don't pay for this all. Mohamed Wiba, now the legal advisor for this organization, and he talk more about this to we own Magdalene Kabu.
Yes, indeed we unequivocally condemn the act of we police them be deprived certain set of lawyers them we be one for access the New Brookfields Hotel on Wednesday Brookfields. We see and say a deprivation of the set of people that need a right. Of course, we are an independent institution where they look at the rights of the people in Sierra Leone, they advocate for the fundamental rights them and pursue justice for everybody. So we see that particular act of the Sierra Leone police undermine democratic principles them, especially with the principle of the right of protection of freedom of association and assembly. We think that they go beyond waiting the police they mandated for do, and they not be supposed to do, and that has been an infringement of the law we entrenched section 26 of the Constitution.
Okay. All right. Well, inside on our statement, under section 17, let's just read them out. We on a state say, you say where the security of lawyers is threatened as a result of discharging their functions, they shall be adequately safeguarded by the authorities. But we don't see Usai police fire tear gas on the lawyers that maybe want to go all the meetings. So we think saying the right thing and do, and as you say, if for police for protect lawyers, them as the one for all the meeting. So now being right actions then do or why it happens so.
Well, yes, the passage we read so now from Principle 17 of the United Nations Basic Principles of the Role of Lawyers, them where the UNB pull come on 1990. That documents the guide on how the administration of or the functions of lawyers then for take place in the state. So yes, the state for provide adequate security for lawyers them on the performance of their function. We that didn't have the rampant functions the way they perform. But on the contrary, the police them deprive the lawyer them from their rights to freedom of assembly and also their rights to freedom of movement, because this now a hall where the lawyer then go contact with the people and when a private businessman them where they run the venue and get a date and invite them colleagues them say una kaloka keep meeting at this place. So the police are not be there under no obligation for stop them. Instead, they for provide them with security and adequate security. Or the contrary, now stop them for use the venue, which was very sad. It was a very sad day for democracy in our country, because then imagine if now lawyers and they deprive people away the law protect, where the Universal Declaration of Human Rights protect for them right to freedom of assembly and association, where the International Bar Association standards them for lawyers them protect, call on states and say this now people who are for protect because now they pursue justice for the ordinary man. So if now lawyers and they treat so how the ordinary man would be waiting at the fate of the ordinary man. So now make we see as a big concern. That is why we condemn and we think say a remedy must be done for say this thing not happen again, because the police then get obligation for protect the fundamental rights of the people. And that is why the police they don't do things not to the country, the state and the people that are within the country, not to anybody else, not to any other person. We the allegiance for them to, but to the states of Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone.
Okay. All right. So, well, on they call on government, the government of Salone and some other law enforcement agencies them for do some certain things them. What's not anything there so?
Well, like you rightly did now we now we press release now that we they call on them for protect the fundamental rights of human of the individuals them. Then for CC this thing will happen so it not occur, and for make people and condemn what happen so make it not ever happen again, because this is a complete infringement on the law of on the protection of the people and rights to assembly and movement. Because as it is now, every company get rights from it, but the police and that day on the grounds was, according to reports now, that they not take clearance for this meeting from the Inspector General of Police. So now every company with the Salone, we want to keep meeting for go take clearance from the Inspector General of Police, which is ridiculous. It's very, very ridiculous. So we don't see that say get any ground in law, they don't get any right for go stop the lawyers and day on Wednesday. Was it on the 10th? Yes, for make them perform their functions and then duties them.
Okay, since you're a lawyer, so according to law, it's necessary for a person take clearance for from the police for all any meeting or one forgets meeting as such. Then kind of thing that will happen to lawyers then?
Well, in the nature of what happened in the context of an extraordinary general meeting of any company, the company will get rights for acts clearance from the Sierra Leone police. They're under the law. There are other areas then where you want to do, other things that you want to do. Yes, if you go seek leave to the Inspector General of Police for make you do their particular thing and they for provide you security, especially, for example, as it is in the Public Order Act, where you want process for ask the police. But that was not a procession. This now like where you get your wedding, you go rent venue. And you go for go use the venue on the day of your wedding, then stop you say make you not use the wedding. And then something like that happen.
Alright, well that's Nabi Mohamed Wuriba, we in the legal advisor for the Institute of Legal Research and Advocacy, as he be talking about interview there with Rio Magdalene Kagbo, but he condemn what he said and condemn police action for tap lawyers them or some lawyers them, not for all the extraordinary meeting at the New Brookfields Hotel.
We still get Mr. Ansels now at the studio. Usa would continue with the conversation about political tribalism. We're not talking in general tribalism, but political tribalism. And in article, it be titled Political Tribalism Taking Time Bomb in Sierra Leone. So Mr. Hansi, look, continue this conversation. Because look like people and still enjoy the conversation. Now, how political tribalism they affect the government of the day in terms of making decision or in policy making? Does political tribalism get any effect at all?
It gets serious effect. You know, if you get the majority of your region, Southeast, as ministers, senior political appointees, ambassadors, managing director, if you get them in government, then the economy not they grow, poverty the worse, prices then they go up, you didn't make the other tribe they had the one. So the other tribe, the young political leaders then go desperate for can pull you. And what then desperate for can pull you, then go get support from the young people. You now see, now make una the poor. And because them men did them, how many? Now we then did not power and they make. So because of that, it's easier for the opposition for put fire and the young supporters them. And where the government not able for get the support of all the country, make it difficult. They give the perception, internationally especially, that the country is on the brink of another flare-up, if not war. You see, there's something we, the SFP can forget. If you did in Ukraine, you did in Russia, you did in Brazil, and you want to, if the president goes there, you want to know about Sierra Leone, the first thing you are going to do is to Google for information. And what are you going to see? Blood, riot. And then when you Google, what are you going to see? Oh, nasty civil war, blood diamonds. Then the first reaction is that, no, you're going to recoil. I'm not going to go to that country.
Because the first you can imagine, there's instability.
There's instability. You know, I'm not going to put any money into that country.
So it gets negative effects
on the whole economy of the country. And the way with the government for diffusion, then stop for do cosmetics, peace and cohesion. Cosmetics. There's this National Peace and Cohesion Commission when I think it's go put very weak human beings there who have never been known to speak truth to power. No. It has to come and meet the real leaders among the people of the Northwest. Talk to them. Go talk to the, maybe among traders of non-edibles. Then one day they sell banana and yabas and fish in the market. Then one day they sell phone and John jeans, everything. Maybe about 95% of them are Timni speaking people. Mainly Timni, not even Timni speaking people. And so these are people who are very hardworking. Probably the hardest working Sierra Leoneans in urban settings.
Okay. So look, come back.
Well, let me line.
Okay.
They are not irrational. They need peace and stability. They need national cohesion for the business for thrive. You don't go support anybody for Allah, can scatter the country. No, they know what in them, they are old enough, they know what in them go through the civil war in there. So it is in their own interest for peace and stability. So the government needs to talk with them. And why Mother in government from where you don't kind of power? Why you not go give some leaders of the petty traders cabinet position? Why? All you need is leadership. not book. So you therefore bring them come in. Make
Therefore,
them part of the system.
for be inclusive.
Yes.
Okay.
Not cosmetics.
Okay. You make mention of how Samuel Timagai and Ahmad Tijan Kaba late, both of them late now, be try for bring all man inclusive government. You think say the current president need for draw inspiration from the people in there?
Well, yes. Samuel Timagai, I think the deputy prime minister was Kandabure also. He was way up there. Then this man was there. He was in the blood have been Timney. John Carifus.
John Carifus.
But we haven't been with man. So then people then they made in the government. And then even when they arrest Shaka Stephen, when they opposed to the independence, they release him. Right? So there was a form of inclusiveness in government. But also the strength of Samuel Timagai, thief not been there. If it been there, not 2%, 3%. So people end up in the Gona government will make that the gentry overnight. That changed dramatically with his brothers Albert Magai. Now Tijan Kaba, me now one of the most caustic critic of Tijan Kaba in the newspapers because he allowed the rebellion to take over Freetown in 1997 and 1999. But are full of praise for him in governance style. And he make calculated effort
for unite the nation.
For bring Timni speaking people and Mende speaking people, let them get job, senior positions in government.
And he was genuine.
Yes. Auto like, and not only in cosmetics. Auto like cosmetics like me and boss. Myself served in the government 6 years.
Media advisor to Anes Baiko.
Former President Anes Baiko. So it was a lot of it was cosmetics. You then Southeastern. Essentially a Creole, but my papa born and live in a bond at the time where they Creole them settled there. So Southeastern. You get a job, but you don't really have powers.
You never influence anything meaningful.
You never influence anything. My twin brother Osman Hansils was the
deputy
minister of
education
for 3 years. He's still not in the office idle because the minister got to give you a job. And they will influence to make anybody in a bond district any scholarship. So you are just there so they go point finger at you. Hey, Osman Hansi is then a media advisor. Osman Hansi is then a deputy minister. Hey, this one then a minister. Moijoy Kakai then a minister. You not get power. And it could be. I don't know the details, so a little bit of that is happening now. And that should stop. But the most important thing, the begin then. Hey, Timina, you papa, eh? I'm almost 70 years of age. So the most important thing, for stop for joke with corruption.
Okay.
Sure.
So now come to this one now. You think the politicians actually they use this thing as a weapon for keep themselves powerful, for keep on winning, because this like if we keep the people and divide, now win-win situation for we, SLPP, APC, and we'll continue for share the spoils.
Absolutely. Political tribalism is in the interest of the APC and SLPP. But there's a caveat there.
Okay.
The APC depend on political tribalism, then they take Ghana power in 1967, then take Dana power from 1967 until they declared a one-party state in 1978. They had massive support of Mende, Timni-speaking people in the north and the west, and also the Creole people. Massive support. But also in Lidwi, all man suffered by the 1980s. The economy imploded.
Economic collapse.
Well, all man suffered. That then have been the main article 2014 when I write the tribal card not a wise option for any government party. Political tribalism is not a born good picking for any government.
I want to explain more about that because Danny Bohan bring me. We see the political tribal card not a good option for any political party.
It's not a born good picking. Without a try for proof. And I've been doing a state house law writer.
Under an escoma.
Under an escoma. I mean, they get thousands of dollars equivalent per month. But a writer, where I know say APC not been a principal political weapon. But I mean, they want them.
I listen you.
And I said, this thing is not go born good picking. And I tell them, say, my own grand uncle, Sir Albert Magai, try him.
And I work for him.
And I work for him. When time camp and camp, the whole country divide. APC, SLPP, the people them, team up, we go pull on there. And then a Mendes speaking man, in Force Commander, Brigadier Lansana, try for stop the election. After Saka Steven and not swear in take over, well, not take over, and declare martial law. But then it was Mendes speaking majors, Kaisamba, Jumu, what's the next one? Kaisamba, Jumu, and Blake. And they arrest
Major Lansana.
Brigadier
Lansana.
So, in our work. So, Shaka Sibi himself come, he empower Limba people then largely, he not empower much of the people then he be scared of people then. He give them job, but he didn't empower them. Even in the military, he didn't empower them. Shaka Sibi, by the time when Shaka Sibi took over power, 1968, the officer corps of the military was 70% Mende-speaking people. The rank and file was 65% Mende-speaking people. By 1972, Shaka Sibi reduced the Mende Mandende at the army to about 5%. And I put him in Mandendo, Nalimba, and Kuranko Ayoronka. The afraid
the team leader.
So, well, but he got support of the North. And what happened? And pass over power, give a company Limba man. And the country was destroyed. All man suffer. And that, and people don't never forever forget that. Then make the condition for a nasty war. So it shows a political tribalism that this kind of war need a little.
And look at in this current dispensation, this current regime, current government, we see them like this trend still continue, like from the Albert Magai to this one, because you don't make mention, see, Sheki use them, Momo use them, we suffer. You see like we get the kind, you know they say they happen, but you see like the trend they, like the current SLPP they use the tribalism card, the political tribalism card, for keeping themselves in power.
It pays for the politician. In 1996, the SLPP get an average of about 90% of the Mende-speaking votes of the Southeast. 1996, the North was divided between the PDP, who have been Timniman Meran, the UNPP, who have been Timniman, have been Englishman,
John K. Fasmat,
who in blood, have been Timniman, now they all two been there. So they get most of the votes. Okay, so it suited them. So 2002 now, it divided again. APC got about, 2002 because of Tijan Kaba. Tijan Kaba was a unifier. Tijan Kaba got 72% of the total vote and beats the APC, na Freetown, na Cambia, na Koinadugu. So Tijan Kaba was the great leader in terms of
bringing people, ending political tribalism.
But an escrow my boss, then former. Because in 2007, the first round of the presidential election, and Eskuruma got 44% of the vote, almost entirely from the northwest. Bera get 38% of the vote, entirely from the southeast. But the thing is that Charles Magai in PMDC get 14%, 13.8%.
We support
Yes, and Charles Magai decided to support
Anes by Kuruma.
Anes by Kuruma.
All right. Continue for the between the program. We will come back to you just now. Make we go now and take this break, and from there we will come and continue with we guests now the studio. Don't forget to you still watch Voices at 7 a.m. live now. Voices Facebook page and we YouTube channel 03 Now the number way for drop we you message or if you want for ask question you can drop, and if you day out of Salone just add +232 to that number there and drop we message. We will continue with the program. Relax and take the short break. We'll come back. We will continue.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information hub.
welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving. Where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force.
All right,
shaping our
welcome
society
back from that break there, and now na time for making take we last interview inside the program, and from here we dey come back to we studio guest. But for now, we dey get time for rest. The Salone police say they don't find some bomb making material, an empty gas cylinder plus high grade TNT timers firing plus other one them, and copper weighing about $94 million worth of dangerous drug where ISIS they use na Syria. Well, Arnold Felix Elba gets more on this and go now report.
Friday, July 12, 2024, the Minister of Information and Civic Education, Cherno Ba, began the country one big security update through the state broadcaster, Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation, SLBC. The minister be tell Salone people say the security sector be able to catch about 7 people with bomb, bad rock them and other thing them. Chainoba explained how the police and other people in the security sector be able to catch them people here.
Last year, around March 2023, the intelligence officer in Salone been found out say some people in there been they try for bring Canada this country different material they wouldn't use for make bomb. A special operation, special team they will be formed with the security officials them for finding people there for track them and for tap this bad thing we they want to do in our country. After months of surveillance, we then they follow them, then track them, then check what they do. This Sunday we passed to July 7, 2024. We intelligence official them, we military official and the police official them mean target plenty location them inside Freetown and the surrounding area in Freetown. The operation be very successful, so one for tell we intelligence and we security officer them plenty thank you.
Chainoba continue for explain the thing them where they find them people at the hand.
Because it results in where they seize plenty material them. Some of them material they are, I go call the name them one day where they say na 12.5 kilograms of empty gas cylinder. The one day where they call high grade TNT. Then they get some big name now on a material they already they use for make bad bomb them, detonators, then device where they take for fire the detonator them, the timer them, and other components them where they hide inside material them, like say na soap then they make on a powder, then detergent they sell, like they hide and then smuggle them with suspected encounter inside the country. Important for no say, then suspect here when they go search one of their hosts as well, the police then found about 7 million pills. Them bad drug the way they take for poor picking in life, then found about 7 million. Then pill here, this one they call a captagon. They get everything with man called amphetamine inside in a stimulant. They make person get too much energy. They make people they take them bad drug them. And drug the way they use not to you no more they use and they conflict where they happen that the Middle East with some of them bad organization them. The value of the drug they will see being so beaucoup, they be either inside generator, they either inside refrigerator, then fridge na house, and inside air conditioner. Then plenty the person be either na house. This person here na name Hussein Anta. The value of them drug here na over 94 million United States dollars. Then drug here.
The Minister of Information be go before for announce the name them.
Individually, yeah, then they help the police now with investigation. The name them na Hussein Anta, Jamal Anta, Ibrahim Bashiru Kamara, Samuel Mara, Abdul Aziz Kamara, Aliu Kamara, and Ahmed Bangura. If anybody know any of them people here, you been sabi there, you suspect them, say you will know something they do over them past months here, I don't mention so. Do you have the encourage you call or go to the nearest Salone police? Let you go share this information. But we too want to assure the people of this country that the security officials and they fully on top of the situation.
This now will come as surprise to Boku people. For inside 2013, the US government be sanctioned people where they say they support the Lebanese terrorist group Hezbollah. They say them people they get that money. Now 4 countries them now West Africa, where inside they get Salone, Senegal, Gambia, and Cote d'Ivoire. This the US government say them people are the work at West Africa country for give support to this terrorist group. For Voices Online TV, Mina Arnold, Felix Elba, the report.
Well, from that report, they will come back now the studio as we still get with studio guest playing Oswald Ansils and in the guru founder and CEO Slave Ship Freedom Ship. And then also today don't tell we plenty things but political tribalism, how we don't they bug in Salone, and also waiting people for do for say we able for reduce or we go against this one for Salone. We dey come back to them as we continue with the program. Continue for drop your message to the number +232 34225 373. The number again are +232 34225 373. We will come read them cheese now as we continue with the guests.
Mr. Ansins, we don't come back. We'll continue this talk. So, in your own observation, how you describe this political tribalism we talk about too, in terms of we talk about toxicity or we say toxic, you compare now with 10 years ago.
it is much more toxic now. I don't know whether there is more tribalism now. I'm not in government, or because the APC, winning the main opposition, cannot tolerate itself in opposition. So there is now much more threat of violence. And like what didn't happen August 10, 2022, what didn't happen November, right, 2023, there's much more anger being shown on social media. You know, I've not been ever the very direct attack on
the president or
timidly speaking people,
okay,
generally because the APC was in power. I never had that. But over the past 5 years, it has become much more frequent. We talk about what kind of power, they kill all them mandated.
or you go the men say we will kill the team.
Yes, they react. Feel so we go sit down, but I can't kill you. So it has become much worse. And the president, they talk about peace and cohesion, but you cannot make peace and cohesion by putting people who do not have moral authority to talk.
Yeah, because we don't see government ministers them who just on the leak when government minister they threaten for kill too many people them.
Well, I've heard that, but there has been more audios, especially from the diaspora of, I would say, timidly speaking people, but it appears to be, they threaten for killing.
So why would they get more of that recently?
Well, I don't know. For me, having worked in the APC government, I just think that the timidly speaking people are much more aggressive than the Mende speaking people. The Mende speaking people are a little bit tolerant. The English word is forbearance, like impatient.
Well, you know,
for long.
You know, because you make mention earlier, who they discuss, say, political tribalism, they lead to hardship, and hardship can make people become frustrated about situations that happen in this country.
No, absolutely. Absolutely agree. It could be because of the...
Because then they see how themselves don't suffer violence, things that they're not supposed for, police not for open firing, they see them, they kill them, probably all don't lead to this.
Well, I'm sorry.
You not tend to agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I mean, being a 70, almost 70-year-old father. Much worse happened from 1968 to 1992. Much worse happened. Like what I tell you, I use the English word state-sanctioned terrorism. Right? Now broken down into simple Creole. What didn't happen in that period, especially in 1968, to when the one party was established, then they take talks, whole truckload of talks.
But in recent times, yes, that not be checking in era and period.
Yes.
But in recent times, we don't see election and by-elections them. They talk they get by-election them. State security them. Then they on record, they threaten people them. State security, they disrupt elections them. All that's not a part of states, like how you make mention and just now, using state security for intimidate people them all.
You interrupted my thought.
I'm not getting intention for it, but like I just want for create the picture.
The point where they make that not they essentially Creole man. So they try to draw this, why this one they happened at this time, why it didn't happen. Why is it that when they use strong against people in the southeast, when they beat them, when they kill them, when they burn their house, why they not been continue under Shaka Stevena sustain hate speech? Why they didn't do it?
Different, probably go say different era.
Yes, could be different era. But then Why the point where I try to bring that one up, if not been hard time, make them then they do that now. There was hard time in the 1980s. Why didn't they rise up like that?
Remember, social media not be there.
Yes, social media not been there, but other countries, there was no social media when the war erupted in Liberia in 1989. I was there. It was a tribal war, not a rebel war. It was the Gio Manos who made support Charles Taylor as against the Kran tribe and some of the Madingos there where they support President Doe.
Okay.
It didn't happen here. Now, the danger of it is that I don't write about this, Baku. I call it collective madness. It look like, say, the politics or the practice in the Salone. Look, we all craze. Not craze. Because what thing they happen, whether the SLPP get power, the Mende speaking people then they get most of the top jobs, or the APC get power, the Timne speaking people that they get most of the top jobs. It doesn't matter. Now about 1% of them, now then the thief and get and gentry.
Okay.
The 98% of people, okay, always say, what the 1%? What the 1% they manage? But 98% of the people will continue to suffer and get poorer and poorer.
Okay. We don't talk too much about the effect and the dangers them. So let we look forward now. Let's take something positive. How Salone will be able to manage the institution and come out from this dark tribal business with the plan. So like other countries and they themselves don't get the situation in it, but they themselves don't manage, they don't beat something and now then they progress. How we as a nation, Salone as a nation, would draw inspiration, would draw learn from them people and their lessons and move forward.
And now must hear you.
Stances.
Now from that answer the name me answer.
Okay, 30. I would say 30 plus.
30 plus. Okay. My sister Steph now about the same. No, me begin. Now about the same age. Now it is your generation. Una within the 30s. Una would day below. No, now get for go house to house. Use your radio station for educate the people about the effects of political tribalism. If you think, say, you the Allah, APC, SLPP, that's going to solve the problem, it's not going to solve the problem. So there has to be, the English word is intense, relentless, imaginative. These are English words. That means you have to do every day. You have to go to them port. You have to go to them school. You have to insist that it's in the curriculum of all our educational institutions. You have to make sure, say, everybody they do it now, then they use TikTok, dramatize issues. Do it like how they do it now in Hollywood. Say, na kill, na suicide they commit when they do this political tribalism. You got to educate the masses. Because when you remove the political support of the masses from the politicians, then you can solve the problem. But for you, like quoting Bintumani 1, Bintumani 3, Bintumani 7, peace and cohesion, you hope say, and Mother Bill, then they can solve this problem, and Samura, no lie, they no solve it. Mother Bill, they hope say next election, 99% of Southeasterners will vote for him. Samura Kamara, they hope say next election, 99% of Northwest people will vote for him. He doesn't want this problem to be solved. It is you, the victims of the system, the victims of the corruption of SFPP and APC. No, therefore wake up. Because always the one, when they talk about climate change, we don't even know what's in the climate change. It just don't begin. Climate change means even the eat what they eat, we don't get that. The water what they get now, we don't get that. So things, they're likely to become much worse than they are now. if una young generation now stand up for fight. And that goes to the leaders in the churches, the principals of schools, and even the youth, the leaders. Then, well, therefore, make Arsenal, Barcelona, Chelsea,
Man United.
sit on the waste on a time, they talk foolish, whether they mess up on our whole life today and tomorrow. Go out, meet the young people, tell them. Go to Nigeria, bring the video cameras here. Now dedicate the young people. I talked on the AYV TV not too long ago, maybe about a month or so ago. I said, look about Freetown. Look at Freetown, dirty. One of the probably the filthiest capital cities in the whole of West Africa. Life, they been say they said Freetown now we Freetown the APC ground. Now party now we go vote for any candidate to APC put. If they been vote for Gentle been for fetch, for clean up the city, for spruce up the city, so that next time APC go put quality candidate who go help build up Freetown.
So it's for make this change. It's all about the people. Then.
It's all about the people. Get to the people, not the politicians. You're wasting your time, man. Man.
Now the main source of livelihood that they survive.
Bobby, go see one man, poor teacher, enable right by one motor car enabled by. I've been get motor car before I go state house. So.
All right. We don't get some text message that we don't come inside the program. This first one from Aziz, they say, good morning, voices. This is a very educative program. I like every aspect of it except the name calling of tribes. This other one we don't come inside the program. They say, good morning, Mr. Ansels. Please, can you continue with these lectures by moving around in some of institutions like the tertiary institutions and see how you can get some of our guys educated on political tribalism. This other one, we don't come inside the program. They say, nice program. Please, Mr. Ansels, can you please throw light on the sheep? All right, we need to talk about sheep now, yeah? And we don't even know what to talk about. This other one, we don't come inside the program. They say, Voices TV, this una program today fine, but do ya how we be able forget clip of this program? This other one, they say, people acting or reacting to issues is the way things are going in the country. We are only having one people or one side of the coin ruling, and this has been the case for quite some time now, and no one seems to talk about it. The politicians will tell us we have a stable economy, which is lie, which is and also inflation. If you check now, they will tell you we have single digits in inflation, but all they are saying is fake. This other one on the ACC issue. It say, good morning, Voices TV, and to your guest. Please tell your guests to see how you will do more education on ACC procedures, because when you go to the ACC, all they will keep telling the public is that they are acting according to the law. Only God knows what is in that law. This other one, they say, Mr. Ansels, how can we move from all those dark challenges you have mentioned? Talking about the youth, I know we have the powers to do such, but you guys also need to support us as young people to see how we can move forward. I think that's some of the message they want in the whole way before we Mr. Ansels.
Do I make a comment?
Yes, sir.
Now, the issue is that we therefore educate the people then, na Timni, na Limba, na Fula, na Mende, and of of course, will. You know, una within the media, what do una for do? Una for pay me for this idea what they can talk.
National Service ID do so.
I don't know for how many years, I don't go back, 30 years. Now, the issue is that, I don't tell this president and minister them. Una go see the ordinary people them. Then cook cream and meet them. 3 o'clock, they don't grab. Go there, go see them. Why they walk? 6 o'clock, they don't cook done for go sell. Una go see them and meet them where they go buy plaças na Dove Court. 3 o'clock in the morning. And then go come on the rain, on the sun, then Sania Bacha baby them. Now them Wilberforce Street. Our people work hard. And the same thing apply. Na Bont, na Pujong, na Bombali. Boy, why would people they work hard so that they can pour for make a few Timni speaking people, a few Mende speaking people for a thief? No, this is not right. And we get for educate people then. This political tribalism to joke. Apart from say, well, if you get any serious sick, if you poor, forget it. Now that you don't die. Even if you're not middle, like say you're not principal of a school, you not get thousands of dollars, you not go Ghana or South Africa, now that you don't die. I know say now the poor person, but cool people then they die for even get quality drugs. But about the worst one for me, the education. If you not get money for pay teacher them, tell me about quality education. You dey pay teacher 1 million leons? How they live when they Calabar town for can teach na convent na book fees? Can live and they can teach well. When me when they go school, secondary school in the 1960s, university in the 1970s, almost all man Albert Academy. We get about 40 books. 40. We all man able for afford for buy. Poor and rich. And she done a class with president and vice president and ambassador and Peking. Not about academy. Then apart from the book them who they buy, we been get bookstore them. Who they go buy. Now your generation not. I see you now they see the books. Bookstore not then a whole freeton. What did that mean? Once you begin not get a quality education, you not get book, you cannot compete. They make beaucoup of them over the past 30 years, 20 years, even when they go to America. Now treat them, they go sleep. They cannot compete. So what in political tribalism mean? Where it lead to, it give fire to the corruption. You became poor today, you go poor tomorrow because you not go get quality education. So we therefore dramatize this reality to the ordinary person so that Creole man like Arnold go na Bombali in contest for election. He go win because he get a good program. Mende man or Timni man go na Bont, he go win because he sabi talk, he get a good program. Let us stop for blindly the support APC, SLPP, who don't they support for 60 years with country don't become among the poorest country in the world. Where we country get the best jewelry diamond, one of the best grade of iron ore, the best grade of rutile. We get all things. Or yet we poor. And because of political tribalism, if we not stop them, things can get worse.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ansil. In name na Oswald Ansil. It will be a wonderful guest this morning at the program, Voices at 7.
Well, now so we the end this edition of the program Voices at 7. We don't come to you live on Voices TV. Now we Facebook page and we YouTube channel. We want to say plenty thank you to the entire team. Now Prince Kotedo make you get we live, and also now Mohamed Denke and Ralph don't make you the get we as that then don't be we technical operator for this morning. Plenty thank you to you, Seth, where don't watch we, you don't send message, you not able for send. We hope say you will able for do so next time. So till tomorrow where another edition they come to you. Mina Fatima Sise they say, not forget for watch we other program them where we go soon start. Voices Youth program with disability program, and of course a short message we will they bring to una every day on climate change.
Well, now so the program comes to an end. Been Arnold Felix Elba. Hope for see you tomorrow morning again.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information hub.